All right, she just came out with a new book. I have been reading this book all day. It's outstanding. It's called Lost in Trans Nation, A Child Psychiatrist's Guide Out of the Madness. It's written by Miriam Grossman, Dr. Miriam Grossman. She's with me now. Dr. Grossman, thanks for joining the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Liz.
I get a lot of requests for people who want to come on my show to sell their book, and I'm kind of picky about doing a full episode with people based on their book. It really has to be a book that I personally like and have read for that to happen. This is outstanding. I mean, I want every parent in America, Republican and Democrat, religious, not religious, to read this book. I don't want to gush, but this is a much needed antidote to what we're facing in schools and on TikTok and with our kids. One of the sentences that you said in the beginning really stuck out at me. You said that you never intended for your practice, or you never expected in your practice when you first became a doctor, to run into gender identity because they were so rare. But now your practice is entirely youth who suffer from gender and their parents. What's that like?
Well, you're correct. I never imagined that I would see even one individual, because this condition of gender, we used to call it gender identity, was so very rare. I'm talking one in tens of thousands of people, that it was just something we read about in textbooks. And yes, so now that is all that I do. And what is it like? It is both very gratifying and very frustrating. So it's gratifying in that I find that with education and with proper psychotherapy of the young person and helping their parents to navigate this, you can definitely see change, and you can over time see young people move out of this and return to accepting and being comfortable and happy with their biology, with their bodies. And when that happens, of course, they're avoiding all the dangerous medical interventions, the blockers and cross-sex hormones, and of course, the surgeries, which, as I explain in the book, have very sometimes very dire consequences. And you become basically a lifelong patient, because in order to keep up the appearance of the opposite sex, you need to be a lifelong consumer of pharmaceuticals, basically, of either estrogen or testosterone. And so when I'm able to help families and help young people avoid that, it's extremely gratifying.